A huge honor to have Rabbi Shmuel Kimche. He's actually been a rabbi working in outreach in various different places across the world. He's currently in Baltimore. Share a powerful message for all of Israel. A huge honor for us.
Hi everyone, how you doing? Oh, it's great to be here on this little podcast. I live in Baltimore and I just came to visit Israel. And one of the special things about being in Israel is the phenomenal connection that I feel, not just to the land and to the people, but also to myself. And I want to explain why. The Talmud tells us that when we stand in prayer, we're supposed to have our eyes down and our heart up. Our eyes down and our heart up. The Talmud quotes two different verses speaking about the eyes down and heart up.
Funny joke.
And that's exactly what we're supposed to. So there's a lot happening around us. That's what happens in Israel. Your eyes down and heart up. What does it mean? What is the Talmud trying to teach us? When we stand before God, we're meant to have our eyes down and our heart up. And the Kabbalists teach, actually, that there's something deep going on over here. Us human beings are created both from the earth and from God's breath. God says in Genesis chapter 1 and 2, speaking about the creation of man, that the earth will form man, and then God blows into his nostrils God's breath. The word neshama, soul, comes from the word neshima, breath. What the Talmud is trying to teach us is that actually us as human beings, all of us listening to this, all of us standing around here, every single human being is a combination of both the body and the soul, both the earth and the heavens. When we look down at the earth, we see the infinite distance between us and the Creator. When we have our eyes up, our heart up, when we have our heart up, we recognize how close, infinitely close we are to God. One is the infinite distance between us and God, and one is the infinite closeness between us and God. One is a focus on the fact that we are physical and finite, and one is a focus on the fact that we are spiritual and infinite. And that's what we mean when we speak about Avinu Malkeinu, our Father, our King. Our Father, our King, on the one hand, he's our Father, very close, that's my heart up. But he's also our King, distant. One is love, one is fear. This duality is what makes us human beings. It's what makes us a connector to the Almighty. We live in a world down here, and we connect closely to God. Every single blessing in the Jewish liturgy is based on this principle. Because if you notice carefully, I'm going to say it as it is. Baruch atah Hashem, blessed are you Hashem. I'm speaking directly to Hashem. And then I speak about the indirect. Asher kedeshanu b'mitzvotav, he commanded us with his commandments. Third person. First it's first person, and then it's third person. Why are we speaking to God in first and third person? The answer is because this is his duality. Whenever we stand in prayer, we have our eyes down and our heart up. When I'm speaking to God, I remind myself and God of my infinite closeness. I'm a son, he's my Av, he's my father. But there's also an element of fear. There's an element of distance. He's actually the king. I have to man up to that. And that is part of the message. Jerusalem, Israel, is this epicenter of where this is, because the dust from the earth was taken, according to our rabbis, from the place behind the Kotel. And just behind the Kotel, the mound, that is the place where it happens. And the feeling that this is the gateway of heaven, between heaven and earth, is the sense of standing here in Israel, standing by the Kotel, being part of the Jewish people, collectively, as we go towards Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippurim, speaking about Avinu Malkeinu, we recognize and understand that we have this duality, this double relationship, the one of distance and the one of closeness. Please God, we should merit to see each other, to join together here in Israel, or in America, or in England, or wherever we are, to feel it internally, to physically be connected, to be with each other, but never to forget this duality between us and God, of closeness and distance. Shabbat shalom.
Amen.